How's it going? Welcome to Don't Argue Podcast. I hope you guys are well. Thank you again for tuning in. So, as you know, the results are here, right? Fremantle winning 108 points to 67 in a 41-point routing over the Eagles. Now, this game here was a bit of a mixed bag. I suppose it was a combination of round 1 and 2, right, as well as some footy that we've seen last year. It's a bit of a tongue twister, but basically things obviously happened well. They struck first, and obviously they struck well, in the first and second quarter, right, and then sort of fell away in the third. Now, quickly as well, the Eagles have been struck by a ton of injuries, and so in the third quarter, I was not actually happy at all, particularly in the start of the fourth, obviously, with the Eagles getting the first goal there. Thankfully, though, everything after that stopped for the Eagles, and Fremantle were able to get things back on the right and obviously start, I guess, winning, right, which is what happened. Now, there was a few standouts for me. I guess for me, I'd say Sean Darcy, right? One goal, right? Caleb Sarong, I thought was stellar. Aish, Sukowski, Switter. Luke Jackson as well, getting 2 goals. Again, clinical for him, obviously, given the story and all that stuff. Brayshaw, I thought, was good. Freddie as well. Hayden Young. It was a real tester for us because obviously Nat Fyfe wasn't playing in. Obviously, we know Mundy is out as well. So this game here was one of those games. Also as well, a quick shout out as well to Walters, who I thought was good. 4 goals, 1 behind. You can't complain there. Liam Henry's been the subject of much debate, and I think for mine, he was actually good. We're actually seeing the fruits of bear now. Now I'm saying that I get it. He's not polished. He's not the finished product. But he's still somebody that I suppose you can look at it and gravitate towards, in the sense that you can see something there, and I thought he was good in patches. Tabana. I am finished. I'm done with this dude. I'm sick of it. Now, granted, probably not his best game, but I mean, it's too much for me. I'm not really a fan of him. I know we need tools out there, but again, not a fan. Jai Amos, beautiful, 2 goals. You cannot complain. Look, I don't want to get too in-depth here, but obviously, Brayshaw was good as well, right? It was a collective effort. Young, Ryan Pearce, obviously the captain. This game here, for mine, I think there was a lot of pressure for Fremantle to win this game. There was, and I don't want anyone to tell me that there wasn't, right? Now, granted, 16 goals, right, and 12 behinds. It's good, but obviously still needing to work on that. But in saying that, it is what it is. Now, the defense was good, I think, for the most part. Now, obviously, the third quarter, things were different there. And I will add it, like I said it before, the injuries to the Eagles, I thought we could have done more. However, in saying that you take it for what it is, right? We came back in the fourth. We didn't fold. Perhaps in round 1 or if this was game 1 or 2, round 1 or 2, we probably do fold. But we came back strong in the fourth. And that's all you can ask for. Now, as I said before, wasn't the most polished night with the boot, but in saying that, it's still something to work towards, and it was good. We can sort of see that Fremantle, the team, look like they're still trying to get back to that identity that we had last year, right? In all honesty, it was a, like I said, it was a mixed bag. It was good, it was ugly, it was bad, and then thankfully it was good at the end. I thought for mine as well. We played some really fast, upbeat, up-tempo footy, particularly in the fourth quarter, which I really liked to see. Now, what I didn't like to see as well was obviously the Eagles. They were able to sort of get out of their own 50 into over the halfway, and obviously into our 50 very fast, and almost like there was no defense there. Thankfully, though, we're the fourth quarter, as I mentioned about 1,000 times. I'll stop now. Now, the mids were good, I thought. They again, a bit of an arm wrestle at first, but then thankfully they came over and came well and strong. The forwards as well. We always sort of talk about the forwards and how annoyed we get at them. But I think this time around, I think we can all say that at the end, they did well. It was good to have Sonny's experience as well. It's just one of those games where, I suppose, just to sum it up, Fremantle just needed to win. I didn't care how we'd win, whether it was an ugly win, a pretty win. We just needed to win. And, I'm actually happy that we actually got a win over the Eagles. If they kickstart our season, I'm going to be really, really happy about it. All right? There's no complaints from me. It is what it is overall. You can be a bit nitty-picky if you will, nitty-gritty if you will, some things in particular, sure. But I think overall you got to take this at face value. It's a win. A lot of pressure. We delivered 41 points. You can't complain. We're nowhere near the finished product, and I suppose as the weeks go on, we're slowly gelling. So that's what it is for me, right? Now, obviously, Fremantle have a big task ahead of them against the Crows, and I will be there live, and I'll be giving guys my thoughts and vlogs, and we'll see how that sort of goes and pans out. But in saying that, there's a big test ahead of us against a very hot and fiery Crows team. But I believe we have the guys there to make things work as a test. But you just hope that Fremantle are working towards towards 2022. You know what I mean? It's so weird, but hopefully, yeah, by playing well, they can hopefully go back to what it was like. So that's just the way I sort of sum it up. It was good. Everything was good. Like I said, when things got a bit tough and scary and annoying, believe you me, I was really annoyed when Eagles scored the first goal in the fourth quarter. Thankfully, things rolled and we were able to get ourselves out of that mess. And we did it quite well and quite fast. So you want to see more of that repeated fourth quarter stuff on a regular, right? Throughout the whole quarters. But in saying that, yeah, that is me for now. Give me thoughts on the game. Yeah, good to get the win though. Our season is officially on track. We're now 9th on the ladder. Just like that. So we continue. Hopefully we beat the Crows and we beat the Suns, because I'll be there live for both games. And saying that is me for now. Take it easy. See you guys next time. Don't argue.